I want to say to you that we're going to pledge to put some support. So you're going to go to the court alone. And
yeah.
I mean,
I need help for my child. I need help. It's been a while. I need help. They're pushing me around and bringing me around. This is how I feel and how I look at it. And to me, like, I won't get no justice. It might just pass through the hands of the government, pass through the hands of the court. Next 4, 5, 6 years, this man they're walking free or shoot me that in Shafari for nothing. I need help. I need justice. So whosoever listen to this and seeing this, if they could come out and give me the gratitude and give me the strength and the courage, I need help for my child. Right? I need justice. Justice for one and justice for all. There's now one side thing. These black people, and we're supposed to live with love, and we're supposed to fulling up for people. I need to help me full up for this little child. You know who got to go down and face the time? Got to go down and face the time. I need help and I need justice. You understand? That's all for me for now. But everybody come. Once it's in a parliament, I putting out and I bringing out this to them. I need help. I have to get help for my child. It's me alone. I don't have money. I's a poor man. I's a poor man. I don't have money. If I had money, he been done get sentenced long and he been doing life in prison without parole. This me even life in prison without parole. That is not mistake. You understand? There's not mistake. Mistake don't happen with 38, brother. Mistake don't happen with 38. There's premeditated. You understand? And why doing here today and now and forevermore till I get justice is not no mistake. It's premeditated because I have to get justice for my child. Shana Dover, I will get justice. She body will rest and my mind and my spirit will rest until I got justice for this young lady. Shana Dover. This is all for me.
Yes, you have anything more to say?
Yeah, definitely. You see, the hurt and the scars from domestic violence and these kind of things, it go deep. Look, we just witnessed the other day when a youngster, 12 gunshots to a woman, she died, and persons coming out and talk about, you know, but what? Self-defense and all of that. So I'm really saddened by it. This is a father who's still suffering and waiting on the system and so on for justice. But like I said earlier, you know, you're looking for help, you're looking for support. We're going to support as much as we can because I too believe that once that was done to your daughter, justice must be served. The thing with justice is that justice, you got to wait on somebody, wait on a system, you wait on a person, you wait on so many different things. But, you know, with your determination, and the father, I wish they got more persons like you that would stand up. You know what I mean? Yes. And to ensure that justice and to see it to the end of the road. I want justice, you know? Serve, and I'm going with this. Yes. And if I die, great is maybe where I'm heaven or heaven. Yeah. Why I say that I don't know where I'm going. You understand? Yeah, but I just looking for true direct justice to this child. This all for now, I'm up.
Alright, so you will get some assistance. At least the world looking at you here right now. Yes. So, right. Yes, you get a number, you gotta get a number for you.
So any information, you have to contact with me and I could forward all the information. Yeah, watch
I like this. Everybody want we picture for the building?
Yes, yes. Well, it's not, I gotta see that. I think the P.P.P need to see this. It's not me. I think the P.P.P. I think the P.P.P. parties need to see this because I want the P.P.P. to see that you're welcome in the ghetto area, the place where whenever they come to Linden, they normally be. So we in the P.P.P. all right now. But you know what? Yes. But you know they said the only. I think the P.P.P. own one person here is John Brown. Only John Brown alone the P.P.P. own because we got a lot of other persons. Yes. it seems to me like it's only John Brown alone belongs to the PPP in here. All the rest of the people who do follow Mr. Brown is just for the little funds that the PPP people have been giving to the community. You know? So, okay, now, brother. I see you hard at work. I see you hard at work. I see you hard at work. Yes. This lady died. The grandmother. You know me. That's bubbling, brother. Yes, easy, easy. All right, brother. Y'all take care of yourself, right? Y'all make sure y'all do the right thing. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. This is the ghetto. You know we don't forget. Yes. Not like John Brown. I hope you all follow John Brown. Not like John Brown. Because you remember, John Brown has cooked a big pot. The president has come, ministers has come, and I see everybody has run out. So, y'all prove to me now that y'all only running out for see what y'all get. You understand? Anyway, one love all the time. One love.
Study hard, work hard, play harder. Verb, nerve, and muscle power. Keep thinking and moving at any age. Verb, nerve, and muscle power.
My grandson tell me they lose Melly Mel. They free Melly Mel. So me stop, wash my hand, smoke a cigarette, more drink little lemon juice there. You know, relax little. She put me on a thinking there now. You make me come off me walk here now, Melly Mel. Yeah. Freedom Street. They can't do you nothing. Nothing. You bust up the P.P.P. That is what you did. You will be victimized. Your name will write in red in the black book like Guard Muslim, Mark, BENCHOP, me. You come in with me. You're the first woman with me. We gotta take good care of you. I tell Garden write down your name in the black book. Yeah. You know? But man though, not enough. What God does do is enough. Yeah, he said the congresswoman and Tom, what is that Mark BENCHOP can do? The American Congress get the message. Karata McDonald and Amanza Waldron, that's the way I like to see you girls. Fight on. We and those people are not friends. Fight on. I love you girls. I love you for the way you fight. Why does it make me wrong talk to you sometime? Fight on. This victory is ours. Go straight ahead. Fight on. Annette Ferguson, go on. Finance the girl from West Coast. Fight on. This is your win. My coffin is not far away. Fight on for the poor. Nigga no more how to fight like you in this country. Fight. You got the intelligence to do the work. Don't use ignorance. Be clean. Good. Respect to Melly Mel, man. You got them, man. Just time. Yeah, Mel, you got them. Don't worry. We ain't got to beg. We ain't got to beg for 7 million US. 7,000 US. Joke. Joke money. 7 to 14, 1.4. Tom, toilet paper. Yeah, we can afford that. Yeah, so all the cry and the hope and the whole why you dig whoever, watch yourself. You're going in that same hole. Preserve with patience. Wait. Your day's coming. Don't rush this thing. You understand? It is essential in the long term for stimulating economic growth and bridging the racial polarization in this country. That's what you have to do. Bridge the gap through economics. You got the money, your economics, Jagdeo. bridge the gap. Cartel can't bridge no gap here. And Shahrukh Khan, them can't bridge no gap here. And the next one born by. And Mohanandu and all them that then can't bridge no gap here. You know what?
One love, Delta 9 family. Welcome back to the flight. And thanks again for flying Delta. So, we just heard from Mr. Sital, and he is sharing his sentiments and giving us some past experiences that he had to deal with back in the days and even now. And he's showing we how not very much has changed allegedly as it relates to persons getting victimized for the things that they might not agree with. What are your views, Delta? Let's have a conversation in the comment section about that. We also got a chance to hear from the father who's seeking justice delayed in this ISWE situation that went down just recently in the country. And the father right there is still seeking justice delayed. And the ALP is on the ground, sweeping up the support in Linden, as you can see. And right now, because remember, Babu John already passed, and the General Congress for the PNC just passed. So we're gonna hear from the Honorable Opposition Leader. Then we're gonna hear from the Honorable Vice President. And they're gonna give us some insights as to everything that would have took place at these two events and certain conversations that they have for the people of Guyana. So if you haven't already, it costs you nothing, but it will keep you connected with everything that's trending in Guyana and in the diaspora. So make sure you subscribe, buddy.
Guyana must be the irony of the century. Plenty wealth and plenty poverty. We are experiencing extreme poverty amidst wealth. We are seeing the P.P.P elite enrich itself. Even at the lower levels, they are alienating their own supporters, creating fertile ground for our work. Let us take the opportunity and work among the disgruntled in the People's Progressive Party. They give pittance to the people, while at the same time, they carry away billions. I say this without fear of contradiction. The two top leaders in the P.P.P, one would have left the West Coast without a bicycle, the other one would have left Mahaica without one either. But today they are among the wealthiest people at the expense of the people of Guyana. Our aim is to end that. And I say to those of you who aspire in the party, come to serve, not to get rich by corruption. We are moving. We are hurtling to the leadership if we are not already there. Our country, we are seeing a lack of respect for the rule of law. We are seeing the destruction of democratic institutions. And everything we see the P.P.P does is aimed at ensuring they have political control and domination. We have to resist that. We have no intention of living in a society dominated by the ruling elite. We want change. We want to end the blatant corruption. Corruption is an evil. Say to every person you meet that the more corruption there is, the longer you will be in poverty. And one of the things to do, if we hope to develop, is to rid this society of corruption. But what is worse, the corruption is also complemented by incompetence. Glaring incompetence. You know, when we arrive at the point where a Secretary of State has to comment on the road, the P.P.P has become a national embarrassment. I commented on the Parliament on that road, but I also said in yesterday's press conference, if they think they see the worst, go over the river. You know, the major issue here, and we must carry the message, is that the money from oil in Guyana is not meeting the people. And our message must be to say to the people, with the PNCR, with the A.P.N.U, the resources from oil and gas will meet the people of Guyana and improve their quality of life. Comrades, every generation must reckon with the moment it inherits. And ours, let us make no mistake, is a moment of both peril and possibility. The P.P.P constitutes the peril, and we constitute the possibility and hope. Guyana today stands at the crossroads. On one part, wealth without justice, where cranes fill the sky, but monuments rise as people fall, and growth that enriches the few while forsaking the many. On the other side, our path, our people-centered development strategy offers shared prosperity and a society in which every child can dream, every mother can rest, and every worker can rise. We are witnessing the twisted irony of being one of the world's fastest growing economies, yet one of the slowest to feed its poor. While the government laughs and says to feed the poor will eat out the budget, we see mega budgets, but micro benefits. Oil flowing beneath our feet, yet tears flowing from the eyes of hungry children. This, comrade, is not progress. It is an illusion, a gold-plated poverty. This is not the society Burnham envisioned. It is not the society our people deserve. It's a society in crisis, a society that wears prosperity as a mask, but underneath hides the inequality, poverty, corruption, and despair. That is the PPPC, prosperity promised, poverty cemented. This is the moment we must stand, not only as a party, but as a people. The tide of disappointment is rising, but so too is the wave of resistance. The Guyanese people are looking not just for criticisms, they are looking for what we can offer. And that, comrades, council must deliver what we can offer. We must tell them where we stand. We must say to them, when we speak of building a just society, we are not speaking in abstractions. Justice is not a luxury to be enjoyed by the powerful. It is the foundation upon which a society stands or falls. We will build a just society. A just society ensures that no child, whether on the coast, mountainous regions, or savanna lands, goes to bed hungry while billions are spent on grand contracts enriching family, friends, and favorites. And we must never stop telling the world that the P.P.P. is enriching family, friends, and favorites at the expense of our people. A just society guarantees fair pay for an honest day's work, not exploitation masked as employment. A just society places the law above party, the Constitution above convenience, and the people above politics. Under our government, justice will not be a slogan. It will be a system where land titles are processed fairly, where indigenous communities are respected, where the courts are independent, and where no citizen must beg for what the Constitution already guarantees. We will not only pass laws, we will live by those laws. We will strengthen our institutions, fund our oversight bodies, and remove the political interference that has turned justice into a whisper when it should be a roar. Justice, comrades, also means economic justice. It means ensuring that workers earn a livable income, that small businesses have access to capital, and that single mothers, elderly citizens, and persons with disabilities are protected, not pitied. We stand for justice, not just in the courtroom, but in the marketplace, the classroom, the clinic, the community, in the entire society. Because a nation that cannot guarantee justice for all its citizens cannot claim prosperity for any. Comrades, if justice is the foundation of our society, then inclusion must be its frame. We cannot speak of nationhood while ignoring the voices that built this nation.
Over 10,000 people at Babujan. And these are people, if you look at it, a lot of them, the majority came on their own. They drove up, they were enthusiastic, they were happy, not sour looking, like some political events you see sour. They didn't cut lime and do a walk on people. They were all pleased with being there. They were happy with our achievements, and it was a gathering that looked like Guyana. People of every race going there to listen to our message. So the ones who were saying we're scared, it's a reverse psychology. They are scared. Some are shocked into silence because they're hoping it would be a dodo affair like they often have, a dull, uninspiring, poorly attended event with people of one race, and they would have been very happy. We wouldn't have been scared if that happened, but they were shocked into silence. And then when you look at the gathering, you saw something that personally warmed my heart, because almost half of the people there were young people. Who are connected to the party and its message and the programs for the country. Not many political parties can get a lot of young people to come out. Definitely now the PNC, look at their protests or whatever they have, activities. They're dated because of the racism, etc., that they push. And so a lot of them sought to undermine what we stand for. And it's worth developing that team again today. At Babujan, I spoke of one young lady, a young girl, reading a message there that was extracted from Chedi Jagan's writing to talk about how they carry the racist messages to different communities in the 1960s. He was talking about 1964. That's when he wrote that. That's the period he was referring to. And he said that the message is very different for different communities. The opposition would never have one message for Guyana and all of our people. So they play on people's fears. They always go to Afro-Guyanese communities and say, you are being neglected by the P.P.P. You have no place in that party. This is a racist party. And your only hope of progress is to stay with us. And they characterize everyone else, every Afro-Guyanese person who defy the lie that they tell to Afro-Guyanese as cowards, as soup drinkers, and a whole range of other things. And I pointed out how many of our Afro-Guyanese leaders had to suffer the indignity of being harassed and called names. I pointed out people like Roger Luncheon, one of the brightest doctors ever in the history of this country. I've seen people who had such a, when he was HPS, like I called, one day I was sitting as president, and Luncheon, a woman came to me and said her son was in a bad shape at the hospital. And I called for Roger, and he said to her, you know, I can tell you anything, but you have to prepare for a funeral. He was blunt. And she started crying. And I asked her, no, I said, no, we're going to try to do something. And she said, you know why I'm crying? Because if Luncheon says that, that's going to be it. As a medical doctor, people used to come there, used to work there at the hospital for free. The kind of work commitment he had. When he came back from university, he joined the P.P.P. When he came back as a doctor, joined the party. We're not in power. He did not come to the party because we had things to give him. That was long before 1992. The commitment. He worked every day of his life until he passed away. He grew blind, but he was still working. And he couldn't move, he went to work. Moved him in a wheelchair to work. But if you listen to them, the vile things they said about Luncheon throughout his life, all the time. Cyril Belgrave, Clinton Collymore, all of these people. So I know of it. I know how it hurt those comrades because they knew that people were never given Afro-Guyanese a fair chance to see what the P.P.P. was all about and what Chedi Jagan wanted. Was trying for a unified party. And then they go, look at this week. A same week, as Chedi Jagan pointed out, all week they're saying, oh, Afro-Guyanese taking over the P.P.P. now. That's the reverse psychology to the Indians. Now, trying to keep them away, like to create some sense of resentment. They're taking over the P.P.P. now, coming in and getting everything and stuff, to create again a sense of resentment. It is what A.P.N.U is doing, and the A.F.C. But people are wise. Our supporters are wise. They know that it started from the beginning. Everybody is included. They've done it to the Amerindians. They go and say, only coastal people, Indian and Afro-Guyanese, are getting everything from the government. You're neglected. And it's worth repeating here today, because since we came back from Babujan, they're just going crazy. Oh, the P.P.P is scared, but they are scared. The P.P.P, some went silent, and then they went into overdrive on the racism. Overdrive on the racism. They rolled out all the extremists to generate fear and to create discord in our ranks. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Our supporters have seen this over the years, right across the country. And people, we made it clear, people are welcome when they come into this party. Our party goes stronger by the day because of our philosophy. And that's why they're weaker. So they're not going to get us to back off on what was the founding goal of our party, which was to work for all Guyana and to bring people together. No matter how much they distort our history, no matter how much they say Jagdeo is a demon and all sorts of things, that's the usual stuff. The demon Jagdeo or killer Jagdeo or whatever else. We don't care too much about that. We're not going to stop working for this. This is a message that is worth repeating every day. And that's why I was so pleased that so many young people were there, because they're the ones who have to fight this battle. We must never allow the fossils to define how this country evolves into the future.
We heard from the opposition leader and the VP. What are your views, Delta 9 family? Let's have a conversation in the comment section. Let's talk about who we just heard right there. What I want to know, right? Is there really one message for the whole of Guyana? Would them type of adjectives be used across the board? Sour, smelly people, and them kind of thing, right? And why people in the opposition shouldn't have no say in the future of Guyana, right? When the elections in Guyana are decided by a small margin, what happened with all of them people there from the opposition, regardless of which side the opposition happens to be at that time? Could this kind of thing go on in society and it really be who we want to call a progressive society and progress? It can't really be progress, because how could we progress like that? Let's have a conversation in the comment section about that. And right now, we're about to hear from Critic, because he has a very interesting conversation from Melly Mel.
You pay 10% to the bail bondsman. The bail bondsman pay the $7,000 for you. When your case done, the bail bondsman gets back his $7,000, but you don't get back your $750. So $750. Only $750 she got paid. And even the cash sheet to be one more night. Let me boss a tune for sure. I hope them people. She. All the idea with she talking, mommy. The idea when the people don't get your phone, you see all the connections. How much time I did attacking. I was looking for me, not me. Not me. Why is looking for me for? No, wait. Me? I is the easiest person to find when I go to America. I just walk 2 hours live and telling you call the street name. Not me. Me like Smelly Mel. Gonna run here, Rickford Walk and run here and do a 2-minute live. I just walk long and far. I walk straight down Flashbush, straight up Church Avenue, straight down Pennsylvania Avenue. I walk with me walking. I think I find me, remember I get in and out, in and out. I only spending 3 days, so I in and out. Every once in a while I pass through Miami, air up my balls. Y'all know about the story? I like going to the nude beach. So anytime you in Miami come around, you might get to catch a glimpse of me naked. Just fly up, go out to the nude beach. You understand? Fly going somewhere else. So when you miss me, it's not prison. And I still looking for me. I could meet me at the airport. They could meet me when I'm coming, I'm going. Because you know when I land, I'm very loud. You understand? So don't hurt me. Me tell you, y'all know this is them kind of crazy shit I said, yeah. You ain't gotta worry nothing. Here, you wanna have pressure upon the man. What have? Imagine she come out with an ankle bracelet and she start to scream Trump and the FBI and boom, I show up again. No, she ain't gonna do that. Listen to me, you be here. She's place stupid. Yeah, ma'am, no. She take a lead up for Rickford Burke. Remember Rickford Burke scamming all the time, telling people things, come on, here with the congressman. Right? When Jeffries realized what he's there for, we doing up a dossier right now. For send up to the States. For let the people understand who is who and roll the blame. All of them tail gone in the cackahole. You ever see your dog frightened dog, the tail up gone up, so? Rickford Burke, all of them. You hear Trump tag but New York? Is Letitia James the lady name? You see when Trump flag ready for New York? You see Trump playing mad down for New York when he ready for New York? Let her go land. She followed them stupid people holla. She could have used the evidence that she had, that she said she have for Attorney General and NEWSROOM and the evidence which she got. Give them people the evidence. No, she keep the evidence for come tap on Facebook. You understand? She keep the evidence because she ain't got no fucking evidence. She doing Muhammad's bidding. Cussing and pulling down people. Staining people's name. Who there with who own cafe and who garbage man and who sweet man. Attacking people's wife and a picnic. Eh? Yeah, right now. Right now, the people are begging me, Critic, come back. The amount of thing and problem. She better go and ask people pardon. She better go to the station and tell them people to report what she make about me. Because I never post nothing but she. Because I go in there and put she in the sauce for false report. I never post up she address no way for no internet. She said post up she address. I stalking her. You could stalk a fucking illegal person? Eh? Where? From the thing? So me I done say a bun buddy. Me I realize when me I bun and I say sleep I must want to sleep. It's the pepper from the ramen. Yeah. Letitia James is a big trouble with the AG. Then just filed new charges on her yesterday. Hakim Jeffries. Here now. Me know we're going out with everybody else. But you know we're going out with Melly Mel. She's a person of interest. Yeah, I tell you. My wife begging me, oh, left yellow. No. Left yellow for what? There's consequences to people. You understand? And one of my principles, you will find out. Yes. When was me and Muhammad is, oh, Critic and Muhammad. Now it's Muhammad and the government, oh, everybody hollering. The man said, the people attacking him, Jagdeo attacking him. You making joke. People attacking him. You better take the fucking with a collect and them live with attack when me bring only lady and holler, but they give me $5 million to give people. I got all the thing I document. Me not take things away. Little thing. When they sit down and make it out, me got some goodies, sit down. Me sit down and calculate. This man is me friend. Eh? When I dare on and make it laugh half a fucking me, them don't know me. Them don't know me. Smelly Smell don't know me. Azreen Muhammad and Shell Muhammad don't know me. They know fine now but me. I just can't sleep sometimes when I study people. I wake up and studying them. This is what they what are doing. I like why she then the lock up study for come out 2 weeks for the lock up. I study she for 2 weeks. Future plans. Yes. Future plans. Business.
You see what I tell you about God? You see people that believe in wishing others evil. You P.P.P people, listen to all what y'all do. I know most of y'all this morning left disappointed and shame. God shame y'all this morning. Imagine a woman wear more than nobody. A woman were in jumping in house and thieving, and they come out and they said the woman credit card scam, the woman that kind of thing, oh she rob people, she credit card, she this, and they damage that woman name. Well, I must say try to. And what happened to y'all this morning, eh? The woman at home gonna go pop some champagne just now. I gonna pop something for shit too. Good for all you. Good for all you. Good for all you. And you know what? She's a Guyanese. And even if she get deported to go to Guyana, she have all right to go to Guyana because she's a Guyanese. None of all you can't stop her. None of all you can't stop her. Boo! Boo!